Hi and welcome back to Larand Gaming, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Larand, and yes, it's Merchant Day, it's week 52. We are almost at a full year. I was checking actually the calendar, and I think it was 19th of June when I did the first recording, so 10 more days, so next week that's when we're gonna celebrate the full year. Alright, but we haven't had a server restart, so I do expect another item rerun, but that's okay. It's still gonna be interesting to see what the merchant has to offer, but while we are waiting, let's take a closer look at the community. And here we have it, the Wandering Merchant has arrived in Port Jackson week 52, this time in mythic colors. Very nice. Alright, let's go check it out. First of all, of course, gonna see if we have any reactions. Someone is shouting Sunburst. I'm not sure if that's the case. Yeah, several say Sunburst. Alright, okay, so let's go check it out. Yes, so we actually have two spears this time. First one is the Archangel with a damage of 525. The second one is the Sunburst, which has a damage of 1500. Two specialties. The first one is double loot and double experience. Specialty 2 is splash damage on nearby creatures, and that splash damage is this 500 AoE damage. And AoE, I have had some questions, what does it mean? Area of effect, that's what it stands for. Alright, and then we have the cowboy hat. So it gives you a chance to catch an exotic fish chief, price 50 charge, and also gives plus 3% reeling speed. You have the $10,000 bills, which gives a chance to catch the exotic spyfish, also price 50 charge, and adds another plus 3% rod strength. And then we have a backpack, the Seashell on the seashore, with a backpack space of 450. Okay. Yes, okay, so let's start. Oh, mythic ship. Nice. Alright, let's start with the first spear, the Archangel, with a damage of 525 and comes in at the price of 85 charge. It looks like this. I'm gonna go into a free camera. Beautiful looking spear, lots of nice effects, and yeah. That's what it looks like. We're gonna throw it into the air, not straight up to the sun, because then we won't be able to see what it actually looks like. So we're gonna throw it up in the air. No real trail, but there are glow effects in the back, or neon colors I should say. You can also throw it into this tree. No special effect or sound effects when it actually hits a target. But still, nice. We're gonna go and take a look for glow effects or neon textures. So it has both, as you can see. It emits light. You can clearly see me in this dark area. And it also has neon textures, which is awesome. Really, really nice. But it lacks special effects. Can't one-shot sharks and orcas, so that's worth to keep in mind. Alright, so that's the Archangel. And then we have second spear. The Sunburst, yeah, good old Sunburst. With a price of 500 charge, it does 1500 in damage. On top of that, it has two specialties. It gives twice loot and twice experience. It has an area effect damage, the AoE of 500. And this area effect, as I've said before in other videos, it's divided among all the other targets that is nearby. So it won't do 500 in damage to each and every target. It's up to 500, and depending on distance to the target and everything, the end result will depend a little bit on those conditions. So it's still very, very powerful. And worth to mention also is that if you kill something with the AoE damage effect, you will not get additional loot, so then you will just get the traditional loot. So if you have a shark that drops 3 items, it will give 5 items when you kill something with a Sunburst. But if it gets killed by that AoE damage, you will only get 3 from that specific target. So it's not really twice the loot, but it's pretty close. But regarding the experience, that's spot on. You will always get twice the experience. Except, again, for that AoE damage. If you hurt something with AoE damage, then it will not yield any extra experience. Alright, so free camera, where do we have it? Here we have it. So this model is one of my favorites. Well, the spear itself is also one of my big favorites. It's beautiful. Yeah, I think it's just fantastic. Looks, well, it's basically the same on both sides. But we're gonna throw it also into the air. Looks like this. Has a beautiful trail up in the air. Really, really nice. And we're gonna throw it into this tree. You have a special effect when you hit the target, and it also makes a sound. So we're gonna move the camera closer to the tree, and then you can hear the sound better. Okay, so we're gonna go over and see any glow and neon textures. And as you can see, also this spear glows. You can clearly see me here, comparing it on and off. Big difference. And it also has this, well, obviously a neon texture, as you can see. So it has all the things that the Archangel also has, which is awesome. Really, really nice. So that's the Sunburst. Alright. Yes, and then we have Seashell on the Seashore, the backpack. Again, I think we had it pretty recently, as I recall it. And a price of 60 charge. It looks like this. We're gonna go into a free camera again. It has a cool theme, of course, matching Fishing Simulator pretty well, and yeah, nice looking model. We're gonna go into the dark area over here again, just to see if anything emits any light. As you can see, nothing that emits any light, but it has a neon texture. Okay, so that's the Seashell on the Seashore. Nice. Okay, so what about the conclusion? Well, I think it's pretty easy this week because, yeah, of course, it's the Sunburst, because this spear is so totally awesome. But I must say, it's awesome in Ocean 1 because it's totally useless in Ocean 2 because Ocean 2 requires access. But if you want to be a top damage dealer in Ocean 1 and have a good time against hammerheads and movie wood, this spear is really the one. And if you want to farm orcas, yeah, this is also the one, I would say. It's a really, really good spear, basically. So, a clear winner, pretty easy this week. The price, however, is a lot. 500 charge. It takes ages if you're gonna go and do all the traditional quests. But in the end, if you play a lot, it's well worth it because it's a good one. It really is. Alright, so let's go back. Well, in any case, that was all I had for you today. If you do have any questions and comments about this, please put them below. Like this video if you would like to see more content from Fishing Simulator. Please subscribe and yes, have a nice day. Bye everyone.